Hippocrates said, "You are what you eat," but I think it's more appropriate to say that you are what your microbes eat. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about viruses, fungi, bacteria, and so on. And guess what? We host millions of these microorganisms and they live inside our bodies and on our skin. All of us have a unique microbiota. It's like having a very own personal fingerprint. Majority of these microorganisms live inside our GI tract, and these diverse microbial community living inside our GI tract is known as the gut microbiota. These microbes have an influence on almost every disease in your body. They are responsible from immunity to synthesizing vitamins, from obesity to heart disease, from autism to depression. They certainly do influence your behavior, your food cravings, your mood, your physical and your mental health. So our health largely depends on these tiny creatures, and they play a huge role in keeping us healthy. 70% of our immune system is located in our gut, so our gut health is crucial for maintaining a strong immune system. These microbes start colonizing our bodies from the time we are born, and as we come in contact with many people around us, so from our environment, also from the breast milk, more and more of these microbes start colonizing our bodies. So our first 2 to 3 years play a huge role in forming our microbiome. So there are so many things that can affect your microbiome or your microbial diversity. So things like how you were born, whether you were born through a C-section or a natural birth, our feeding methods when we were born, so whether we were fed formula milk or we were fed breast milk. So our food, our environment, our lifestyle, our physical activity, our usage of antibiotics and antibacterial compounds, aging and so on, it all affects our microbiome. Now there are so many studies suggesting that the microbiome of rural population is much diverse than the urban population, as many people choose to live in closed spaces away from the natural environment. Our health significantly depends on how diverse is our microbiota, and many studies suggest that children who are born through the C-section are more prone to allergies and asthma as compared to children who were born through the natural delivery, as they get exposed to all these microbes through the birth canal. Now let's talk about the things that can actually destroy your microbiome. The first thing is, when we use all these antibacterial compounds all the time, it kills off all the bacteria, including the good ones. Same goes for our usage of antibiotics. Yes, they're important only when it's required, but you need to bear in mind that antibiotics are broad spectrum, so they kill all kinds of bacteria, including the good ones. For some people, sometimes the after effect of antibiotics is so bad that your microbiome can never go back to the way it used to be. And for many, it might take many years to get the same microbial diversity. So it's not just one thing that affects your microbiome. Does diet have any impact on our gut microbiome? Well, certainly it does. Our diet plays a significant role here. It is crucial to feed the right kind of bacteria living inside your body. And what we eat has a significant impact on our gut health. Not just that, the growing body of evidence suggests that people having autoimmune diseases like celiac disease, irritable bowel disease, rheumatoid arthritis, type 1 diabetes have significantly less number of good bacteria and more of the bad bacteria. These microbes also play an important role in processing the food after we eat it and break it down to be used or stored by the body. Now, the nutrients from the food that we eat are absorbed in the intestine, but many dietary components like non-digestible fibers found in fruits, vegetables and grains, which our body can't break it on its own, and we depend on our gut bacteria to break it down for us, which they do by a process called fermentation. And these microbes end up creating these short-chain fatty acids which provide energy to our cells and keep us healthy in the long run. Your gut contains all kinds of bacteria, including the bad ones. But the issue occurs when your bad bacteria outnumbers the good bacteria in your body. Because the bad bacteria will lead to all kinds of disease, and it thrives on the junk food and processed sugar, while good bacteria in your body loves having fiber-rich food. So more fruits, vegetables, legumes, grain, nuts and seeds feed the good bacteria in your body, which in turn create these short-chain fatty acids, synthesize vitamins, digest our food, keep the pathogens away, and keep our immune system working in our favor and keep us healthy in the long run. In the early 19th century, human life expectancy was just around 40 to 45 years. But thanks to the vaccination, sanitization, and antibiotics, human beings now have a longer lifespan. Though we have a longer lifespan, but most of the people live longer but not healthier. Due to the lifestyle that we have nowadays, people tend to live longer but sicker. Think about it. If you find this video helpful and if you would like to watch more such videos in the future, then do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.